Hi, everyone. Uh, if you are new, I have filmed a long COVID awareness day update every year since I got long COVID in 2022. Um, and so this will be my third long COVID awareness day update. Um, it's filming this year with such a bigger audience is crazy. Um, and I find myself not even knowing where to begin. When I filmed last year, I was beginning to talk about how at 2.5 years into my long COVID journey that I was starting to see some improvements, and I was starting to see glimpses and glimmers of my former life, my life before I got sick, and who I am, and the things that I used to do. At the worst of my illness, I was all but completely confined to my bed, um, essentially 90% housebound, um, and I had trouble caring for myself and living my daily life. Um, Through trial and error and medication and therapies and experimental treatments, I have improved, and I'm at 3.5 years into my long COVID journey. And while I have not completely healed back to my former self, in the last year, I have done so much more than I would have thought was possible a year ago. I decluttered my house at my apartment on a pretty significant platform in front of hundreds of thousands of people. I lost my job that I had been at for 6 years and navigated and negotiated finding a new one. I began singing again, slowly, and practicing, and posted myself singing again. And today, on Long COVID Awareness Day 2026, I sang in front of people for the first time. I sang opera in front of people for the first time, in front of other singers and friends and colleagues. And they accommodated me. They wore masks to make me comfortable, and so that I felt safe and comfortable and like I could participate again. So it was a really beautiful and special way to spend the day. I still have a long way to go, I think, in order to get to where I want to be. I still struggle with managing my fatigue, and with finding a happy balance of daily life activities and running around the city and living kind of that fast-paced New York life, and being able to pursue everything that I want to pursue and do everything I want to do in my life with the amount of rest that I need to get to manage my fatigue and my symptoms. But that balance is becoming easier over time, and the milestones that I have been hitting and the things that I've been able to do and accomplish this year have shown so much hope and so much improvement. And I have full and complete faith that in another year or two, that my limits that I come up against, if not on a daily basis, then on a weekly basis, will be even less at the forefront, even less prominent than they are now. And I feel that my illness will be even better managed to a point where I might not think about it every day anymore. I may think about it a lot less. Um, and that hope really, really keeps me going. I am so grateful to everyone who has um, showed their support for me this year and who has um, cheered me on in any of my endeavors, in my job search, in my decluttering project, in my YouTube channel. I in my long COVID advocacy, which I continue to do with and is one of my greatest passions and greatest privileges to be able to continue to do. Um, if anyone has the bandwidth or desire, I would encourage you to talk about COVID, the risk that it still poses to everyone's health out there. Talk about clean air. There's my air purifier right there. Talk about the importance of not spreading airborne illness to everybody, not just the disabled population. And don't be afraid to talk about long COVID. Don't be afraid to ask for accommodations if you need them, if you are chronically ill or disabled. And keep fighting the good fight out there. March is Long COVID Awareness Month. March 15th is Long COVID Awareness Day. I could not be prouder to be posting an update like this year. It's been such a big year of change, and I am so grateful, so grateful to be able to share an update like this on my third Long COVID Awareness Day. This is a long one. Sorry. Thank you all so much again. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. And I look forward to posting a video with a snippet of my singing soon.